Hey guys, what's up? It's Prince Dev, back again from S57 and GU Alliance. In today's video, we are taking a look at Mr. Rub the Kingslayr Never Slayed a King Round 2. Before we get started on this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my bro Heavy Style. Heavy, congrats bro on finally making it to T5 troops. Alright, so guys, just to give you some background, this guy is constantly looking to battle me. I don't know why. Here he is again, scouting my territory, the Kingslayr. Let's take a look at his build. He has a main march comprised of water, with Yoshi, Harold, and we'll talk a little bit about his Harold build because it is annoying. He has got a Merlin, obviously doing a huge amount of damage with that build as well, and you've got Attila the Hun right up on the front line. Now, in terms of that skill that I was talking about, he's using Fighting Will on Harold, which essentially roots some of my champions, allowing basically Merlin to have free range of magic damage, especially across my front and back row, which is really interesting given that Harold is not recommended for this skill set, but actually it does Kingslayr a lot of justice by using this particular skill set on Harold. It also goes quite nicely with Harold's main attack, which is basically forcing me into, oh, here he is, round 1, attacking me. Oh, and that is embarrassing. That is a 0-1. So basically Kingslayr is winning at this stage. We're going to go for 5 matches. He has done a great job in that first matchup, basically attacking me and winning, which kind of sucks. I don't like losing to the Kingslayr because this guy always talks a big game. Alright, so let's do a little bit of in-game taunting. We want to make sure that he is ready to attack again. So always looking for a girlfriend. That is the Kingslayr. Kingslayr! Here he is, scouting my territory again, trying to identify. Here we go, round 2. Well, he is looking for a quick fight today. Round 2. Let's see what happens. Boom! Oh, it's now 1-1. We finally have a victory on the board against the Kingslayr. And you can see here, my march, especially Cleo, is just doing absolute damage in that second battle. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened. Alright, so we sped up the replay here, and you can see at the beginning of the matchup, he is doing quite well in terms of overall damage. He is leading at the beginning of this match, and then as soon as you can see, basically Gilgamesh and Cleo doing a huge amount of damage from the backside of the march, you can see that it's basically total domination and a total victory to Prince Dev. Alright, so the Kingslayr, Mr. Rub. Let's continue to taunt him a little bit because we want to encourage him to attack quickly, see if he can make some mistakes, which he did because obviously I walked away with the victory for this round 2 battle with 3 wins to 2. Here he is, the Kingslayr. Strongest true power is 203,000. Oh, he's attacking again! Look at him! What's happening? Whoa! Get wrecked, 360 degree, no scope, take it! Okay, so Kingslayr has again lost against Prince Dev in this video. Prince Dev running a 197k march, so there's a 6k power difference. The dragon on his side is 39 versus Prince Dev's 35, but Prince Dev still marching away to victory. Okay, so here we can have a look at the second matchup, and in this matchup, actually Prince Dev's march is doing quite well at the beginning and basically forming a pretty solid lead. You can see here 60% to 22%, 52% to 10%, 47%, basically to 0%. So, you know, basically total domination, and again, great job, Prince Dev. Round 4. Let's have a look at what happens. Victory again! 3-1. I mean, at this point, the Kingslayr has got to give up. He keeps attacking me. I don't know what's going on. He likes to take it. So this is the Kingslayr, always constantly, coming to find me and fight me on the map, trying to test his march out against my march, and continues to lose. Let's take a look at that third round victory of Prince Dev. What a great job. Okay, so here we can see overall at the beginning of the match, it looks pretty similar to what happened in the second replay. You can see here 82%, 79% to 44%. So doing overall massive damage from Gilga and Cleo. And this one is actually doing a little bit better at 55%, basically to 0%. So it's almost as if Prince Dev's March just continues to get stronger every time the Kingslayr goes up against Prince Dev. And that last attack, Kingslayr getting away with a cheeky victory at the end. But for Prince Dev, this is an easy win. Well done, bro. Oh, that's me. So well done, me. So Kingslayr, thanks for playing, dude. Now, I do want to have a look at the statistics for two of the matchups. The first one was actually the Prince Dev matchup, where you can see Cleo and Gilga both doing 14 million damage each. So from my perspective, this is a really good way to mix magic damage and physical damage, especially when you're going up against a March that may have defensive buffs on magic or physical. And here you can see that Merlin is only doing 8 million damage, whereas in the previous video he was doing 18 million. I think that's mainly because he is taking a lot of stuns and roots and control during those matchups, which allows us to control the match a little bit more against his very strong Merlin. The second one that I want to look at is the last battle defeat. This one is interesting for me. Here you can see the physical damage from Gilgamesh is sitting up at around 30 million, but Cleo is only doing 5 million in this matchup. So when I was looking back through the reports, I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what exactly happened to Cleo? And you can see here that basically, when you look at the report, his Harold is essentially rooting Cleo through most of the matchup. You're basically stopping her from being able to launch that big magic attack on his backline and frontline, which is why she's not doing as much damage. And congratulations to Kingslayr on having that fighting will skill set on Harold. I believe that does do you a huge amount of justice and works really, really well in terms of overall control of the enemy immortals. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys liked the content that we've shared in this video. Congratulations to the Kingslayr for losing, and thanks for watching.